Hi, it's Sandy Parker, and welcome to Crafting for Almost Everyone. Today we're going to talk about things that we can buy this time of year and make this time of year that are going to save us a lot of money and get us ready for next year. So I hope you'll stay tuned. My plan is I'm going to do a wreath using the plastic, it's really important, plastic balls that I got this year. And I got them at 75% off after Christmas. And we got the ring, of course, from Dollar Tree. And Rich accidentally dropped it. Who knew these things would break? But it broke. And it didn't just break in one place, it broke in two places. So just words to the wise, if you think you can't break these, you can. And I'm going to, on the, my plan is I'm going to glue these together, the bigger ones on the outside layer, smaller ones on the inside layer, and I'm going to glue around these little pieces. And then I'm going to continue the pattern on the outside, and then I'm going to keep going. As you know, I'm not the fastest at this kind of stuff, but we're going to go for it. And then I'm just going to put a little more there and add a glue stick, because you know, add a glue. Don't worry about glue strings or anything that is going to be stringy right now, because you're going to cover it all up in the end. And I'm going to have Rich fast forward through this part just so we can get this thing done in speedier time than slower, if you know what I'm saying. I'm going to put my bow right here, so it shouldn't be a problem. Just making sure most of these are well adhered. I think we're in good shape. Then I have the next size down of balls, and I'm going to put some of them in the middle. Okay, again, this is going to be where my bow is going to go. So I'm going to start on the inside. Don't know if I have enough teeny tiny ones. I have some small ones, but I don't know. Yeah, I do. I still think I'm gonna use the size I'm talking about. Got these balls at Family Dollar, and I'm going to glue these in here, and I'm going to glue them with the little tip underneath like that. You with me? So it's going to, that little piece is going to be glued completely under. You're going to need a lot more of these than you think you're going to need. Just thought I'd tell you that. Okay, now I'm just trying to fill in all the spots that I didn't seem to have a bigger ball. Because it's not that I'm trying to just do the bigger balls. I have a bunch of small ones. I just wanted to make sure that I filled as many of the bigger spots as I could. This is making sense. Before I got into making these little ones. So now I'm into the little size. And these ones I got at Dollar Tree. And they came in a tube of silver or gold and red. So that was nice because these other ones did too, but it just made me feel better when I had one full tube of the colors I liked. Does that make sense? Geez, I don't know. We'll just say it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? We'll just go with it. And then I also bought some geez, I forgot what they're called. Bells that are metal, but I thought they'd be fun to go with this. So that was my plan on top of a plan. Plan A, B, C, D. And I like doing the two of the little sparkly ones beside each other. I think that turns out cute. Okay, well, let me get my bow and we'll be all set. Well, I didn't show you this earlier, but I made this little wreath just by taking a foam wreath and wrapping ribbon around it and glue it down, wrap it, glue it, wrap it, glue it. The glue is all on the back, and then I ended it by gluing this piece that will make a loop at the top. And then I know that this is the very top because it's got that it's the only piece of ribbon that's complete. You see from side to side. Excuse my nails. They're really yellow because nail polish does that to my nails. And if any of you know a way to avoid that, let me know because I hate it. Anyway, back to this. So I got this HoHoHo at, I think it was maybe Joann's after Christmas, or no, it wasn't. It was at a store called Family Dollar. If I didn't say this before, the reason I'm doing this video now is because I want people to think this time of year of the things that you can buy on clearance and make your projects now so you're ahead of the game for next year. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put some hot glue here and here, and some, of course it doesn't want to go, and now it's kind of dry at the top. These two spots, and hopefully it still is ready to be glued down. I'm going to try and move that up a little bit. I have some spots where you can see the glue. I contemplated, should I glue the back of the HoHoHo, or should I put the glue on the actual wreath? Couldn't think of the word wreath. You know me. Can't think of words. And I decided to go with the wreath, which wasn't the best decision. What else is new? And then all I have to do now to finish this off, as I said, is to cut out some of these weird tinsely pieces. And I'll probably just end up doing that off camera. I'm sending this to Finn. As you know, I like to send them wreaths to put on Finn's door of his room and to make him happy this time of year. But so that is that wreath done. Now the only other thing I need to do is I need to make a bow. Okay, at one point on this wreath, I have a spot that's not got a lot of stuff glued into it. I gotta figure out where that spot is. Okay, so I have this floral wire that I'm sure I got at a garage sale, because I would have never bought wire otherwise. And I need to cut the wire. I'm probably cutting about, I don't know, a foot. I bought some really cute ribbon to do this with. Do I know what happened to that? No. Since I don't have control of where I'm at or where I can touch or any of this, it's really hard for me to keep track of things. And so I lost that. Add it to the list. So I'm going to show you how to make a big bow in case you've never made a big bow before. Hopefully you'll still be able to see me do this. You're going to take your wire and you're going to lay it where you're not going to lose it. That's kind of the important part. Don't lose that rivet or that wire. This is 25 yards of ribbon, and I think it's like 5/8 of an inch wide, might even be an inch. Hold on, let me tell you. It's probably 5/8 of an inch. I'd like it if it said it on there, but why would it? Alright, so here's what we're going to do. This would have worked a lot better if I had used wired ribbon. I did not, because I lost the wired ribbon. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our ribbon, and you want to make it the width that you think you want it. And I think I'm going to make mine this wide, and I'm going to tell you how wide that is excuse me, in just a second. You want your ribbons to be, mine is velvet. You're going to want your velvet side facing out, and mine is about 10 inches long. It might be a little bit smaller than that. And then what we're going to want to do, I'm just going to wrap it. I'm going to put it on my lap and wrap it. That might be the easiest way. I'm going to do this several times. It got longer as I went there. I don't want it to be that long. I think I'm going for more like 6 inches across. And I'm trying to keep it all staying together in there. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this too. Have I figured it out? No, I haven't. And I'm going to do this wrapping it around here as many times as I can. I think that's where we're going to call it good. Or we might not. And you're going to put your wire into the center. And then we're going to hold on while I try not to have it all come apart. Let's see if I can make this work. So now what I want to do is I want to take all of my loops that are inside, and I want to pull one up One down, one up. As I said, this would have worked way better if we would have had the ribbon that had the wire on the sides, but as you know, I didn't seem to have that accessible. Then I'm going to cut a piece of this ribbon off. Just long enough that I can put it over the middle like this, and hopefully we can hot glue it on. I'm going to put a little hot glue on the back and a little hot glue right there. This bow looks horrific. I don't know if I can make this do anything, but I'm going to try and shove it right through here, which of course I can't see, so if I can't see it, I can't get it through there. Okay, here is the back. I'll show you the front in a second, but I wanted to put the thing's going to hold the bow. And I'm going to put some hot glue right there. And then we're going to figure out exactly where the bow is. And the center of the bow is right there, I think. So we're going to just glue. I just need to make sure I know where it's at. Right there. Okay. Let me turn it over. I'm not crazy about the bow, as you can imagine. It doesn't make my heart pitter-patter, but I also told you that's the way it works when you can't find the ribbon you bought to make it work. So there are my 2 wreaths that I made. I hope you enjoyed this and that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Please tell your friends about me on social media because you know I love that. And thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.